Coffee already helps with alertness, metabolism, and dopamine. But newer research suggests that adding certain natural powders to your morning coffee may make the effects much stronger. These additions do not just make coffee slightly better. They may improve antioxidant activity, support blood sugar balance, reduce inflammation, strengthen the gut lining, improve brain signaling, and increase fat burning more than coffee alone. What makes this even more interesting is that many healthy populations have been mixing natural powders into hot drinks for generations. Modern research is now catching up to what traditional habits suggested long ago. Scientists found that some powders interact with coffee's polyphenols in a unique way, creating new metabolic compounds that may not form when the ingredients are consumed separately. In simple words, the combination may give the body a stronger response than either one on its own. Some findings suggest better blood flow to the brain, smoother glucose response, lower stress hormone levels, and reduced inflammation markers. Certain powders may also support AMPK, a metabolic pathway often linked with healthy aging. In this script, we will look at 5 powders that can turn ordinary coffee into a more powerful wellness drink. At number 5 is raw cacao powder. Raw cacao is different from heavily processed cocoa powder because it contains more natural flavonoids and antioxidants. When added to coffee, it may help create smoother energy and better focus without the sharp crash many people feel later. It also contains theobromine, a gentle stimulant that works differently from caffeine. Because of this, raw cacao and coffee together may support steady energy and mental performance. A common way to use it is to mix 1 to 2 tablespoons into slightly cooled coffee and blend it well so the texture becomes smooth. At number 4 is Ceylon cinnamon. This type of cinnamon is often preferred over cassia because it contains much lower levels of coumarin. Research has suggested that cinnamon may help support blood sugar control and insulin sensitivity. When used with coffee, its active compounds may become more effective. That is why many people use it before breakfast or early in the day. A simple method is to add 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of finely ground Ceylon cinnamon to coffee grounds before brewing, or stir it into brewed coffee if needed. At number 3 is lion's mane mushroom powder. This powder has become popular because it is often linked to brain support, mental clarity, and focus. It contains compounds that are believed to support nerve growth and healthy brain function. When combined with coffee, the result may be even more useful because caffeine can help improve alertness, while lion's mane may support cognitive performance in a more steady way. Many people prefer dual extracted lion's mane powder and add 1 to 2 teaspoons to brewed coffee after it has cooled slightly. At number 2 is creatine monohydrate. Most people think of creatine only as a supplement for muscles, but it also plays an important role in cellular energy, including energy used by the brain. Since the brain requires a large amount of energy, creatine may help support mental stamina, focus, and reduced brain fog. Paired with coffee, it may create a useful combination of alertness and steady energy support. A common serving is about 5 grams, or roughly 1 teaspoon, stirred into hot coffee. It does not dissolve perfectly, so mixing it well helps. At number 1 is glycine powder. Glycine is a simple amino acid, but it is involved in many important functions in the body, including collagen production, recovery, sleep support, and cellular repair. When added to coffee, glycine may help create calm mental clarity while also softening some of the harsher effects of caffeine. Another benefit is that glycine has a naturally mild sweetness, so it can improve the flavor of coffee without sugar. Many people add 3 to 5 grams to their morning coffee, and some also use it later in the day for recovery and sleep support. These 5 powders are raw cacao, Ceylon cinnamon, lion's mane, creatine, and glycine. Each one offers something different, and the best approach is usually to begin with 1 powder at a time instead of mixing everything at once. That makes it easier to see how your body responds and which benefit matters most to you, whether that is better focus, steadier energy, improved blood sugar balance, stronger recovery, or healthier aging support. Small changes in a daily routine can sometimes create meaningful results over time. Adding the right powder to your coffee may be one of the simplest ways to support your body and mind without changing your entire lifestyle. At Senior Health Tips, we believe practical habits matter most, and this is one simple habit that may make your morning cup work harder for your health.